Hey everybody, welcome to the JLash show. My name is Jackson Lasher and welcome back to episode 44. So, since the Phillies got into Red October, we got some topics today. Number one, Phillies clinch the NL East. What happens now? Number two, players to watch during October. Number three, what team would have most chance at an upset? And number four, World Series matchup predictions. So, number one, Phillies clinch the NL East. What happens now? And it's pretty clear that they clinch the NL East. Mets aren't coming back. LOL Mets, whatever. I don't really care about the Mets, so I don't think Phillies fans should either. But the Phillies are doing very well, and I have very high hopes for them this upcoming postseason. So I don't think the Dodgers are really going to beat anyone. If the Phillies can beat the Dodgers, I think that they have a very good shot at winning Red October. I don't really see who they could beat. Maybe Milwaukee could beat them, but I don't see that happening. I'm sorry. I just don't see that happening because I think they have a magic number to clinch the entire NL to have a first round bye. And I think that magic number I think is 4 or 5. So if we can if we can win 4 or 5 more in a row, I think that we would have a good chance at clinching that NL bye. That way, we could have a break. Although I would definitely like the wild card because it keeps us moving. But I think if we could clinch the NL bye, I think that would be very, very good for us. But otherwise, I don't really see anyone beating the Phillies except for the Milwaukee Brewers. So not even the LA Dodgers, and I don't even think that. I think the Mets might be in. No, I don't even think they're in because they are just so trash. So they are absolute frauds because if they have Juan Soto and they can't even beat the Phillies. LOL. How's that happen? Number two, players to watch during October. I would definitely say Bryce Harper. He's going to have a very, very big breakout October. I'd also watch Rhys Hoskins because he is very notoriously well for doing good Red October. Ever since that Spencer Strider pitch, he absolutely clobbered that thing. So I absolutely think that you should watch him. Bryce Harper is definitely the most because he hit that go-ahead home run against the San Diego Padres. I would usually say, he's a little bit washed. He would be a little bit bad. No, I'd absolutely watch him during Red October because that's usually his breakout time. I know he might seem a little bit sluggish during the season, but no, I don't think so. I think Red October is going to hype him back up. Yes, he was a little bit sluggish. He was probably in a little bit of a slump, but so are a lot of other players. So he is definitely a player to watch. I am definitely very excited to watch him during Red October. Maybe even hit a very good few home runs. I'm probably thinking around 10 home runs this October because he's so good. If you guys don't think he's going to do it, come back to my podcast after he does. So, number three, what team would have the most chance of an upset? I think since those teams would be playing the Phillies, I'm not sure. Maybe if the Mets got into the playoffs, maybe they would make it, but I don't think so. There's a very low chance that the Mets would make it. The bracket is still kind of tough to tell as of right now. I think the Milwaukee Brewers are number one. Phillies are number two. And then a few teams there. But I think it's definitely going to be if the Mets are in, I think it could be the Mets, but I really don't think so. So, number four, World Series matchup predictions. I could definitely see the Yankees and Phillies playing again, another 2009 matchup sort of thing. Yes, may not be the best, but I totally think that would be cool to watch. Another one could be Dodgers and Yankees. That would also be good. Maybe Houston Astros versus the Philadelphia Phillies. I could come up with some scenarios in my head, but I don't think really of them are going to be true. It could be Yankees versus Phillies, like I said earlier. I think that could totally be true. it all depends on what team you're a fan of. I'm a big fan of the Philadelphia Phillies, as you can tell. But I think that the Phillies will most likely win it all again since 2008. I absolutely think that they're going to win it all. It's either now or never. Okay. Um, they almost won it in 2022. They should have won it again in 2023, and then 2024 they really should have. They really should have won it. So it's either now or never because they really have to re-sign Kyle Schwarber to do that. So it really depends. If they don't win, I don't think they're going to be winning again for a very long time. It's going to be like another probably 10 to 15 years before they can come away with it. But the batting's there, the pitching's there, and if it all lines up together, I totally think that they can come away with it. Absolutely. So my input on Red October is that the Phillies might win it all. So let's go, Phils. Let me take you to the JLash Show weather report coming up. Stay tuned. Hello and welcome to the JLash Show Weather Center. I am your chief meteorologist, Jackson Lasher, and if you heard during the first part of when I was talking earlier, you might have heard a thunder boom. There's a little bit of a thunderstorm moving through Hatboro, Pennsylvania right now, but shouldn't be anything too bad. I think it's supposed to be very, very nice tomorrow and with the rest of the week. So it's going to be very good next week, and it should be very good wrapping up this week. So now back to the JLash Show. Welcome back from the JLash Show weather report. I hope you liked it. So now moving on to the Philadelphia Eagles. I think that they're going to have an outstanding season. They're already 2-0, and they are absolutely rolling. So let's cheer them on. I think Jalen Hurts. I totally think that he's going to have a good season personally. So I really hope that he does. I'm looking at probably 1,000 yards minimum of the entire season. So he already got 101 yards last game. I'm looking for him to do a little bit more. Jalen Carter, he had a rocky start to the season. 6 seconds into the Cowboys game, he spat on Dak Prescott. But that really shouldn't be too much of a big deal at this point. He learned his lesson, and that was very bad. I think Jahan Dotson is going to do perfectly fine. I'm very excited to watch him play. I think that the Eagles head coach, Nick Sirianni, Vic Fangio, and Kevin Patullo are going to be doing very good this season. So now, moving on to the Philadelphia 76ers. I'm very, very excited for them to play. They are getting started very soon, actually. Same thing with the Philadelphia Flyers. I think that they get started around the same time. So I'm definitely expecting them to do perfectly fine, especially the Philadelphia 76ers. They're rebuilding, same thing as the Flyers. That's like one of the kind of the many comparisons that they have, that they're both rebuilding, and I hope that they will do very good. Flyers got Michkov and Trevor Zegras, Mate Michkov and Trevor Zegras, and then you got VJ Edgecombe and Jerry McCain on the Sixers. So they got pretty good superstars on both teams, and I'm very excited to see how they play out together. So, dude, I think I'm a better basketball fan than I am a hockey fan. So I'm very excited for basketball to start back up again. So I'm very excited. I think there's only 23 or 24 days in the NHL season. So, yeah, I'm very excited to watch them. I think we're going to have Cole and Gio come on and discuss the Flyers. Same thing with Bob Hurnett. I'm very excited to have him on again because he's definitely a Flyers expert. So all those people will come on. I absolutely promise that we're going to have more guests coming up. I'm sorry, I've just been busy lately. So that will pretty much be able, we will be wrapping this episode up now. So if you need to ever get in contact with the host, which is me, my email is jackson@thejlashow.com, and my company email is jlashow@gmail.com. So if you need to contact the company, you can email that. If you look up on the screen, not much has changed. Just some news that I always put up there. So that's pretty much it. As always, go Birds, go Phils, ring the bell. Have a good night, JLash Nation.